3D printers in space. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tin Invest, where I'm your host, Jimmy Bishrat. Today we're talking about a company that has gained tons of traction and has even seen its share price go up almost over 50% this month. Today we're talking all things Redwire. What sucks is I knew about this stock and even tweeted about it before the big takeoff, but sadly I wasn't able to get a video posted quick enough. Redwire was first brought to my attention by what I like to call Mitch's magic. Now, the way Mitch is able to break down TA and is able to time out some of his picks, well, it's magic. And Mitch actually texted me the other day telling me to take a look into Redwire, and well, what do you know? It took off. Now, before we get into this video, I want to make it as clear as possible that, for one thing, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. And on top of that, I am by no means some sort of expert on the space industry. But I do feel like I came up with a pretty solid breakdown of what Redwire does in simple terms, and I'll also be able to discuss why it's been on the rise and why they can see their stock price go even higher from here. So Redwire, for starters, it's sitting in an industry that's projected to be worth over $2 trillion by 2040, meaning there is tons of speculation in this industry. It also means that there is tons of room for disruption and innovation in this industry. And well, Redwire looks to do just that. But with all this potential and all this room for disruption, doesn't that also mean there's going to be tons of competition? Well, that's what I thought, especially with names like Blue Origin, SpaceX, Boeing, Raytheon, NASA, all floating around this industry. But according to Redwire, all of them are potential clients. Now, how in the heck is that possible? Well, according to RDW, when space wins, Redwire wins, due to the fact that most of their products are core structural components. They can literally help with all missions and customer types. Combine that with the fact that they have over 50 years in space exploration and have been a part of over 150 different missions. Well, it's no wonder why Redwire has been able to do what most hype stocks can't figure out, and that's being cash flow positive. The company expects $163 million in sales this year, and combine that with their $708 million market cap, this gives us a current sales multiple of just over 4.3, and this is only expected to grow. According to their estimates, they expect to reach $1.4 billion in revenue by 2025. But what exactly does Redwire do? Redwire is mainly known for having OSAM capabilities. Now, OSAM means on-orbit servicing, assembly, and manufacturing. AKA, they have a technology that deploys a 3D printer to space. This can enable customers to build satellites and other spacecrafts literally in space, solving for limitations posed by launch dynamics. So if I'm getting this straight, objects that are too large to this launch into space, they'll just print them in space instead. What? Redwire literally looks to be doing stuff that's straight out of a movie. Now, looking beyond that, when reading more into Redwire, it seems like they do so much more than just this 3D printing concept. For instance, through a contract with Lockheed Martin, Redwire delivered some sort of satellite components such as solar arrays and star trackers. And they also provide satellite digital engineering, whatever the heck that means. But the company does a lot, and they've been a part of a lot of missions. They go out of their way to make an emphasis on all the missions they've been a part of. If you go to their website, it's loaded with a really cool page talking all about the missions that they've been a part of. Everything from the moon all the way to Venus. But how important was Redwire on these missions? That I really cannot answer for you. but I can assume that at least one of their 100 plus patents is making them essential. Look, this company is obviously cool. They have an amazing mission statement, and they list loads of different tech and ways they're able to help within the space industry. I just simply cannot wrap my head around what the space world is going to look like. But what I am starting to understand is where all the hype and excitement for Redwire is coming from. And I think after discussing the catalysts in the next part of the video, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So why is Redwire taking off? What's happening? Well, it all has to do with the big deal with Amazon. About a month ago, Redwire's lead program manager, Alicia Carey, said to be ready for a deal to come within the next month. Here's a clip of what she said.
Keep watching the news for some developments on that. But yeah, we have been talking to Amazon quite a bit, looking for a great opportunity to partner with them. So in about a month, you should see some news.
And well, what do you know? On Monday, October 25th, Blue Origin unveiled its plans for a private space station called the Orbital Reef, which they will build in partnership with multiple space companies. One of those companies being Redwire. Redwire will run the station's payload operations and build deployable structures. Redwire plans to contribute to the digital engineering, advanced sensors, and components to support the station. They also plan to use the orbital reef for microgravity research, development, and manufacturing. The company plans to provide a range of next-generation technologies and capabilities for the first of its kind commercial space station. So the news is out already. Why did I say that a potential deal with Amazon can take it even higher from here? Well, the thing is, the deal that got announced was with Blue Origin, not Amazon. And I mean, if you look back at the clip I played earlier, she said Amazon. Look.
Talking to Amazon.
So now, this is leaving some to speculate that the door is still open for a potential deal with Amazon. But why in the world would Amazon ever need help from Redwire, the space company? Well, Amazon teamed up with Verizon to further expand their 4G LTE and 5G coverage to remote areas around the globe. They call this project Kuiper, and Kuiper is Amazon's $10 billion initiative to launch a constellation of over 3,000 satellites in low Earth orbit. This is to provide broadband internet coverage to the Earth below it. So I mean, a $10 billion budget, 3,000 satellites, I'm sure, or I mean at least I can assume that somewhere within all that, Redwire might be needed. Now, according to Redwire's executive VP, Mike Gold, he claims that we are in the second golden age of space exploration and development. Now, is he just trying to pump up the stock price, or does he truly believe in the potential in his company and the space industry? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and definitely please subscribe to my channel. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Always remember, the time is now.